So I'm 25% black and I'm 75% white, which means that I like to talk out loud during movies that I watch on IFC on a crisp autumn morning over a nice cider, you know. I'm staying true to myself and it's refreshing. And I gotta get that out of the way so you guys stop trying to figure out what kind of fraction of a person I am. Because being 25% black and 75% white also means that to strangers I'm a Middle Eastern terrorist. Don't see something, say something to me. You got another couple minutes. But I'm not a Middle Eastern terrorist, but I am Jewish, you know, so I've decided to combine the two things, the Middle Eastern terrorist and being Jewish. And I've invented what's called a Mazel Tov cocktail. A little inventor, you know. Molotov cocktail, it's exactly like a regular Molotov cocktail, but you don't use it because that would be wasteful. I'm not about that. Yeah, I'm pretty white, quite white. You know, my dad's kind of like a southern swamp person. He looks like maybe him and Ted Nugent had the same babysitter or something like that. That's a hard part of your life to just bury, you know? I mean, like, I had the whole thing. I had a mullet. You know, I spent some time in the trailer park, you know? Anybody else grow up without hopes or dreams? Trailer park people? Anyone else? Yeah, that's where the smell's coming from. It's part of my life that I wouldn't trade for anything, though. You learn a lot in the trailer park that you're not going to learn on Nat Geo, you know? Like, if I didn't spend some time in a trailer park, I'd probably have no idea what a rat tail is. And a rat tail, for those of you that had basements and shit, is it's a braid growing out of the back of the neck of the alpha trailer person, you know? It says a lot about the wearer, too. Like, if you see a rat tail on a child, it says, I want to be the first person in my family to make it to community college. If you see a rat tail on an adult, it says I didn't make it, but I got strong opinions about Ric Flair. I'm for it. We woo where I come from. We woo. Kind of stressed these days. Anybody get stressed? Shut up. I'm stressed, right? All right. I get stressed these days because you gotta go to work every day. That's tough. And everyone acts weird at work. Everyone's trying to make stupid jokes. Like, some piece of fucking subhuman garbage came up to me on Wednesday last week, and he says, this fucking piece of shit comes up to my face and says, working hard or hardly working. This fucking sack of shit, like, holy shit, Karen, I'm working! I'm working, I'm not punching you in the tits right now! You brought a cheese ball to food day with no crackers. We all talk about it. It's tough, man, out there with a job, you know, it's tough. It's cool, though. It's a great time of year. Weather's all right. You know, it's my favorite time of year to take my dog out to take a shit. You know? That's like my yoga, you know? Take him out there on the leash, I look at the birds. It's like flying a kite that's ruining your yard. You know? My dog impresses me every day, too. He's fucking great, you know? Like, he'll just hump objects and people willy-nilly, you know? He'll drink beer out of a Frisbee. He can lick his dick while maintaining eye contact. I like hanging out with my dog. It reminds me a lot about hanging out with my dad. I think that's it. I enjoy that about him. When times get a little bit too tough, though, you gotta take a breath. You gotta remind yourself that crock pots exist in this world. Crock pots, they're an emotional gap. They're an emotional bridge for each other, you know? Like, it reminds you that if people and humanity can hang out in the same place for 6 to 8 hours, we might make something delicious and beautiful, you know? And, you know, what are we but an emotional crock pot, really, you know? Like, yeah, we got a stick of celery over here, you know? She found her hunk of cube steak, you know? It's great. They're wandering the world. They're making something great, you know? And we're not all together. We don't all got people like, we got a piece of squirrel meat in the back there. Piece of squirrel meat floating. Don't underestimate squirrel meat now. We'll make it a dark horse and a chili cook-off. And we fucking need them, you know? Crock pots aren't all about, you know, fixing relationships, though. You know, they can get you out of absolutely any jam. Let me paint a scenario. You're out at the club with your best gal. Someone steps to your gal. You can't fight this guy. You got a job with the key card. So you get up in his fucking face, say, hey, you stepped to my best gal, and I'd love to put my fucking foot through your underbelt brains, but I got country-style pork ribs at the crib on high, so it's your lucky night. I gotta bounce. And it works for sympathy, like, hey, I heard about your mom. We all saw her on Hoarders. That's no way for someone to die on A&E underneath a fridge full of leftover beef stroganoff. But every day you're gonna wake up and that splinter in your heart's gonna work its way out, and you're gonna start living for her instead of dying for her. And I know you need me right now more than anything. But I got country-style pork ribs at the crib I hide. So I gotta bounce. The opposite of crock pots are probably like fucking fax machines, though. They don't do any good for fucking anybody. You know, if you work on the phones, people want you to send them a fax to prove that you are who you say you are. And that doesn't fucking work, because I have a fax machine and I could be anybody. Dude I know got a fax machine, so I've been sending him faxes and shit. He's like, honey, the first fax came in. It's the Dog Shot Records. It's paying for itself already. Says he has HPV, hound penis virus. This little jokester. I'm sorry. I mean, I know you got fibromyalgia, but it's 2 p.m. and this is my day off. So have a little bit of, holy shit, second fax is coming in. It's from Richard Flair. It says, whoa! Okay. You telling me you were asleep already? That holistic medicine isn't working and Oxycontin isn't holistic. You know what? Third fax just came in, honey. It says you ate my dreams and I want a divorce. And that, my friends, is how you ruin your dad's second marriage. I'm Mitch Banks. Thank you.
Mitch Banks, everybody.
Peasy.